Here's the cable then. Now the cable's been messy for weeks. Not a lot going on for a number of weeks. We're sort of in the middle of this period of consolidation that happened through the best part of 09. Pretty frustrating around here. What is of interest is the fact that the dollar index is furthering its decline. As we saw on the pound yen, when we looked at the pound yen, I mentioned that the cable was, looking up at around the 164. We need to see a move. We need to see a move up out of this 164 to give us some conviction on this. You've got the monster level of 159.81 that provided the bottom of this messy range. We've got the 159.81 and the 163 to the top, and we're moved up now above the 163. We're not moving up above the 163 or taking out these highs with a great deal of momentum. Possibly, Jow, but not obviously. Okay, what Joe's referring to is this sort of pattern, which is a bearish pattern, which depicts a sort of megaphone. But I know what you mean, but I think for us it's pretty well defined by the 159.81 at the bottom here, but we're not making great headway above the 163 area. However, we may start. So in terms of the cable, the structural longs 164, we're holding above the 163. Not a lot of risk we need to take on this. We are long above the 164, short below the 163. So at least with this trade, we haven't got to accommodate a lot of risk. 164 is the structure, but by all means, if you want to wait for Friday's high to be taken out, by all means, a bit more conviction on the trade. The structural long is 164, structural short is 162.98 to be precise. There's your 164 and there's your 162.98. So we're pretty close to the long. Now, yes, if you want to be the green is the buy there, short-term buy. If you want to wait to see the market, move and hold above the 164, you can have a buy point of the 164.27, which is the high. If you're going long, either at the 164 or the 164.27. Your long stop has got to be you don't want to move back below the 164 because this cable is, it has the tendency, to revert back into the mean, i.e., break levels and then come back. You can see, we saw it on the daily chart there. It can move up and then just end up closing back in. You don't want to give this too much. You don't want to give this too much room. It's a bit of a monkey. Either you stop if you've got the appetite, fine, go below, have your stop below that high. But I'd suggest the 163.80, say, for a long stop. 163.80 for the long stop. If you're going short, your nearest short is this low made here. We've had a little bit of read the market respect this level a few times. Now you could wait for the 162.98 if you so desire. Much like the situation to the long side. Your earliest opportunity to short is the one, technically, is the 163.23. You may want to wait for the 162.98 to break and a little bit of a higher conviction there. If you're going short, your stop is above these highs at 163.56. Above this high here. Okay, so your short stop 163.56. Okay.